Great people of Kitui, it is with a deep sense of responsibility, great pride, and unwavering commitment to service that I present this communique at the conclusion of the second County Executive Working Retreat held in Mombasa from Sunday 4th to Sunday 11th. The working retreat was themed Midterm Review of the Kitui Promise, Implementation Progress, Plans and Strategies for Addressing the Gaps, and was guided by the clarion call, reflect, refocus, refine, rebrand, and communicate. The retreat provided a critical platform for structural reflection, stock-taking, and collective strategizing to ensure the county remains on course in delivering the Kitui Promise. The deliberations were candid, data-informed, and focused on enhancing interdepartmental synergy for citizen-centered service delivery. Achievements, gaps, strategies in the implementation of the Kitui Promise. The county government of Kitui has implemented a total of 1,669 projects at a cost of 9.6 billion Kenya shillings from August 2022 to April 2025. A key flagship initiative of the county is a community-level infrastructure development program, or in short, CLIDIP, conceptualized in 2013 for equitable development, poverty alleviation, and improvement of the livelihoods of Kitui County residents in line with the provisions of the Constitution of Kenya 2010, Article 174, Sub-Article D and F, and has implemented a total of 676 projects across the 40 wards and 247 villages at a cost of 1,057,106.25. In addition, the following achievements, gaps, and strategic directions under the Kitui Promise and our CIDP were highlighted. In the agricultural sector, over the 2 years, the agricultural portfolio has registered notable gains. We surpassed our extension training goal by capacitating 527 206 farmers against a target of 472,000, and Stage 2 Kitui agricultural shows and trade fairs that attracted 82,697 participants, thus amplifying visibility of modern farming and trade practices. Youth engagement is rising, with 51,511 young people, or 22.5% of profiled farmers, now active, 172 interns, and 280 agripreneurs mentored, and Africa Harvest donations benefiting 14,000 youth. Kitui County's agricultural sector faces key gaps, including low livestock vaccination rates, unfulfilled extension officer positions, and limited youth engagement. To close these gaps, the Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock will fast-track recruitment of the 128 extension and veterinary officers. In addition, modern aggregation stores equipped for cold chain storage at the Kitui County Aggregation and Industrial Park at Kanyonyo will be linked with the other EIZs, or economic and investment zones, where we also have aggregation centers, and thus adding value to the mango, honey, green grams, meat products value chains, among others. In the water sector, it's important to note our problem in Kitui is not water scarcity. Rather, it is water accessibility. Our focus remains on the mega dam blueprint in the Kitui Promise, and that was 8 mega dams, 16 large dams, 40 medium dams, and 247 small dams. Although we have focused more on the construction of sump wells and sand dams that yield faster, cheaper, and more reliable water supplies across all 8 sub-counties. Across all 8 sub-counties, 18 operational sump well schemes now provide safe water to over 2,000 residents each, supported by 115 high-yielding solar-powered boreholes serving an estimated 150,000 people. To enhance food security, the county has completed over 250 sand dams, launched 31 solar-powered irrigation schemes, established 18 on-farm ponds, and trained 2,000 farmers, altogether irrigating 3,900 hectares of land. The county still experiences seasonal scarcity because the sump well network covers only a fraction of rural settlements. While sand dams already exceed the annual target of 120, many lie upstream of unprotected catchments, threatening situation and low recharge. To bridge these gaps, the county will scale the sample model to the ward level, accelerate solar hybridization of the remaining high-yield boreholes, and ring-fence watershed budgets for upstream conservation around sand dams. In the health and sanitation sector, we wish to indicate significant strides have been made towards equitable, high-quality, and affordable health care. For example, at the Kitui County Referral Hospital, a new outpatient department block is fully operational now, while specialized services currently include the ICU, HDU, Cancer Center, Newborn Unit, and Hemophilia Clinic. Piped oxygen has been extended to wards, the ICU, the HDU, thus markedly improving critical care. In Mwingi Level 4 Hospital, the county has installed an oxygen generation plant, completed a 36-body mortuary, equipped the amenity ward, and procured modern rehabilitation equipment. System-wide, 3 sub-counties, that is Kitui Central, Mwingi Central, and Mwingi West, already host functional level 4 hospitals, while 214 of the 247 villages in our county, or 87%, are served by operational level 2 facilities. The workforce is currently that is in the health sector. The workforce is currently at 1,850, with the 852 having been promoted since I assumed office in August 2022. And these were people who had designated some beyond 6 years. Health services face critical gaps, nevertheless. Key hospitals, that is in Kitui County Referral Hospital and Mwingi Level 4 Hospital, lack MRI and CT equipment. Staffing is at 45%, and the 3 villages remain without level 2 facilities, while 3 sub-county hospitals, and that is Ikuda, Kanyangi, and Sikuru, are yet to reach level 4 status. To bridge health system gaps, the county is partnering with the National Equipment Services Program for magnetic resonance imaging, that is MRI, and CT scan, budgeting a new theater, and adopting the Facility Improvement Financing, or FIF, framework to fund operations, pharmaceutical and non-pharmaceutical drugs, and health sector infrastructure, hence enhanced service delivery. A recruitment drive will add, which will be initiated in the month of May to June, will add another 226 health workers, while the rollout of Afya KE, Afya AKE is a health management information system, will automate services to enhance operational efficiency. With respect to the education sector, we wish to indicate as follows. Education reforms under the Kitui Promise and our CIDP have delivered tangible gains from the earliest years of learning through to vocational skills acquisition. At the foundation level, 1,688 ECD teachers were converted to permanent and pensionable terms at a cost of 1.25 billion with effect from 1st July 2023. In addition, 2,040 colored tables worthy 96.3 million shillings were distributed, benefiting more than 14,000 learners. Propor Fee Support Program has channeled a total of 244 million Kenyan shillings to 31,573 needy students across universities, colleges, secondary schools, and special need institutions. On the skills front, TVET bursary allocation jumped from Kenya shillings 17.1 million in the financial year 2022 to 2023 to Kenya shillings 25.9 million in the year FY 2023-2024, giving trainees a 40% share of the county bursary envelope. Certification support is equally robust, with the 16.26 million Kenya shillings having been paid as national industrial training or NITA exam fees for 3,251 first-year trainees, and overall enrollment has, as a result, soared from 2,506 in 2013, when the devolution started, to 7,617, almost increasing threefold in 2024. Despite some progress, significant gaps remained in the county's education and training sector. Many ECD centers still lack adequate infrastructure. Vocational training suffers from underfunding and outdated facilities, and the bursary pool remains insufficient for growing demand. To consolidate the gains, the county will fast-track ECD infrastructure rollout, prioritizing water-secure centers and locally produced furniture, and complete any remaining teacher conversions. A phased recruitment plan will move VTC staffing towards national benchmark, modernize additional workshops, expand ICT capacity, and embed dual apprenticeship schemes. Bursary ceilings will be indexed to enrollment to safeguard access for the 10,661 Kisomo Nocho beneficiaries, and a revolving certification fund will ensure every cohort sees the NITA grade 3 trade test at no personal cost. We acknowledge that digital competence is a skill gap, and we are going to integrate ICT at the ECD level, and the VTCs with ACE, because we believe that if we teach today as we taught yesterday, we rob our children of tomorrow. In the urban development sector, we wish to state as follows. In the spirit of the clarion call, the future is urban. Security and nighttime commerce have benefited from the installation, repair, and maintenance of 1,103 street and security lights distributed across all wards in the 6 economic and investment zones, which we paraphrase to EIZs. The Dustless Towns program introduced bitumen standard surfacing in Chuziani Market, and the 500-meter Tungutu Idho Showgrounds Road was fully tarmacked last year, while Cabro paved walkways easing pedestrian flow in Mwingi and Kitui municipalities have also been done. Looking ahead, the ministry, that is the ministry responsible for land, housing, and urban development, will leverage the Kenya Urban Support Program, which we normally refer in brief as KUSIP2, to procure fire engines and solid waste machinery, further strengthening urban services. It will continue to roll out physical land use plans for towns in each economic and investment zones, and we have 6 of them. A Kenya shillings 25 million seed fund has been set aside to develop the county's spatial plan. With respect to trade and investments, micro, small, and medium enterprises and cooperative sectors, we wish to share the following. Investment-wise, the ministry has packaged the specific resource endowments of the 6 economic and investment zones, or EIZ, secured 1,500 acres for future industrial use, and broken ground on the Kitui County Aggregation and Industrial Park at Kanyonyo, which is now 40% complete. A county-wide investors sensitization forum was held on the 13th and 14th of March, which drew 5,000 participants, while local commerce was boosted through the construction of 46 market sheds, 15 market toilets, and the installation of 46 solar security lights in that 6 markets, directly benefiting an estimated 58,190 traders. On cooperative development, 91 new cooperative societies have been registered. 25 dormant cooperative societies have been revived, and 173 cooperatives encompassing 12,201 members have received governance and business skills training from the county. Implementation has nonetheless reviewed the key bottlenecks in the cooperative sector and within the ministry. The EIZ, or the Economic and Investment Zones concept, still lacks a detailed operational framework and ring-fenced funding, limiting coordinated rollout. Market infrastructure faces vandalism and insufficient maintenance, while micro, small, and medium enterprises struggle to access modern production equipment and related practices. Governance structures and the processes among the cooperatives are weak, and business aggregation efforts are hampered by mindset barriers and low awareness of the benefits and opportunities associated with aggregation. To close these gaps, KIVEST, or the Kitui Vision for Economic and Social Transformation, will be recasted so that it will run from 2015, when it was first rolled out, to the year 2035, to include a comprehensive economic and investment zones operational framework. Furthermore, a joint ministerial team will conduct an investors engagement forum in each of the 6 economic and investment zones by September 2025, that is this year, in preparation for the Kitui County International Investors Conference, which will be held in March 2026. Henceforth, all county government development will be EIZ-centric. The hospitality and tourism sector. The county government of Kitui is finalizing preparation to launch the Kitui Tourism Circuit by the end of the first quarter of the 2025-2026 financial year, designed to integrate seamlessly with the national, coastal, Mount Kenya, and Nairobi tourism circuits. The new route will showcase signature attractions such as the mythical Nzambani Rock, Mutomo Reptile Park, the South Kitui and the Mwingi North National Reserves, plus perimeter bird watching sites in Mumoni and Mutitu Hills, and the dramatic Eco Valley. By unlocking these assets, the county aims to catalyze inclusive growth in hospitality, stimulate employment, and expand its own source revenue base while reducing human-wildlife conflict and enhancing ecosystem stewardship. Furthermore, strategic partnership will be established with the Kenya Wildlife Service, the Kenya Utalii College, and the Tourism Regulatory Authority, as well as the Kenya Tourism Board, to market and brand Kitui in the national and international space, together ensuring that the circuit's promise is fully realized. With respect to women, youth, and persons with disabilities, we want to state youth unemployment is now one of Kenya's gravest development challenges. Nationally, 12.7% of the labor force is out of work, and young Kenyans account for nearly 2/3 of that figure. Kitui mirrors this pattern, this national pattern, with an estimated 184,294 county residents aged between 18 years and 35 being jobless. Driven by the youth agenda, a number of activities have been implemented. To capture digital opportunity, the county has commissioned an ICT hub at Kanyonyo and equipped 27 vocational training center or VTC-based centers where young people receive training and tap into online work, e-commerce, and gig economy platforms. More than 1,400 trainees have completed industrial attachments and mentorship schemes, while the Vijana to Invest initiative guides others toward entrepreneurship. In the construction arena, collaboration with the National Construction Authority, or NCA, has resulted in the certification of youth contractors, endowing them with the technical, managerial, and compliance know-how. Talent and creativity have not been neglected. Refurbished playgrounds, new youth brands, and the participation in Talanda Hela and the Kisa tournaments, football tournaments, give young people outlets for sport and the arts. Despite these gains, we recognize the gap in achieving the full 30% access to government procurement opportunities or AGPO target, and the need for increased awareness and access for unregistered PWDs. Moving forward, we will scale up outreach, capacity building, and interagency collaboration to ensure equitable participation, boost productivity, and further entrench inclusivity and dignity for all PWDs across the county. The county government of Kitui will collaborate with the national government to construct the Idho Showground Stadium, which is earmarked to host the October 2025 National Mashujaa Day celebrations. And I'm sure you saw the advert which was placed in the newspapers early this week. With respect to roads and border sector, since August 2022, my government has delivered and gravelled a further 26.6 kilometers on major links. To guarantee year-round access, the ministry installed 1,320 meters of drifts and 5,660 meters of concrete slabs. Strategic partnerships with the national agencies amplify these efforts. The Kenya Urban Roads Authority upgraded, for example, more than 10 kilometers, while KERA, the Kenya Rural Roads Authority, undertook 80 kilometers grading, sports graveling, and drainage works on key rural corridors such as Bondoni, Karura, and Mutomo, Kinakoni, Vo roads. Through the Kenya Road Board's corporate social responsibility window, 15.3 kilometers of gravelly and a 135-meter long drift were completed on the Sikuru-Nzanzeni-Usueni axis. To keep work on schedule, the road maintenance fleet was boosted with 4 new machines, that is 2 wheel loaders, a grader, and a low bed trailer, and 13 assorted units, all maintained under a revamped plant management regime. In collaboration with the National Construction Authority, or NCA, the county trained and certified 4,000 local contractors, 100 per ward. Attention has also turned to the fast-growing motorcycle transport subsector. In addition, the county government has trained 400 border riders on road safety. Through a partnership with the Kenya Medical Training College's Kitui campus, 110 operators have gained first aid certification, and 41 sheltered border sheds have been erected countywide. Together, these achievements confirm the county government's commitment to safer mobility, local economic empowerment, and inclusive growth across Kitui County. A draft border policy is now in place, awaiting stakeholder validation before it comes to cabinet. Environment, energy, and natural and mineral resources sector. The county government has enacted the Kitui County River Basin Sand Utilization and Conservation Act 2024. To operationalize the statutes, we have established the River Basin Sand Utilization and Conservation Committee, created 5 river basin-based cooperative societies, and recognized 12 site-based community groups all tasked with conserving the environmental resources along our rivers. While sand harvesting cannot be eliminated completely due to its vital role in construction and economic development, especially given Kitui's proximity to Nairobi and other urban centers, there is a clear need for coordinated, regulated, and sustainable utilization of this resource while conserving the environment. The county will intensify sensitization and capacity building programs, focusing on changing community attitudes and mindsets towards environmental conservation. Security. The border dispute with our neighbors to the east, that is Tana River County, has led to tensions over land ownership and administrative jurisdiction, requiring negotiation and government intervention for a lasting solution. Insecurity from camel herders, particularly in Kitui's border regions, has resulted in resource conflicts, destruction of farmland, and safety concerns for residents, necessitating stronger security measures. Addressing these issues requires collaborative efforts between county and national government, increased budget allocation, enhanced security operations, and strengthened dispute resolution mechanisms. In a collaboration with the national government, the county government of Kitui has constructed a Mandongoi police station at Gomeni Ward, and the national government has already posted officers there. An additional construction of 4 police stations in Muda, Endau Malalani, Nu, and Shikuru wards are ongoing. With respect to finance and revenue management sector and ministry, we wish to state our own source revenue collected has grown up exponentially from 361 million Kenya shillings in the 2021-2022 financial year to Kenya shillings 517, that is on cash basis, as at the end of the 2023-2024 financial year. As of 30th April 2025, the county had collected 636 million in revenue against a target of 988 million. From the recently concluded data collection, which was undertaken by the county in order to enhance service delivery, the potential of OSR, or own source revenue, is projected to hit the 1.2 billion mark. To address any possible pilferages in own source revenue, my government will automate revenue collection through a county revenue management system, land information management system or LIMS, and health information management system ama ile tuliita afya yake. We shall create a real-time revenue dashboard to track revenue collection and enhance training and capacity building of revenue collection officers. My government is cognizant of the fact that accumulating pending bills can have several negative consequences, including hampering the operations of businesses that rely on timely government payments, eroding public trust, and potentially leading to legal disputes. The stock of pending bills for the county has been declining over the medium term from Kenya shillings 1.3 billion Kenya shillings in the year 2020, 2022, 2023 to Kenya shillings 829 million in financial year 2024-2025. Performance contracting. The county government has inculcated a culture of resource-oriented management, as well as ensuring efficiency in resource utilization through implementation of performance contracting within the public service. Since the assumption of office as a governor for Kitui County in August 2022, the ministers, chief officers have signed performance contracts 3 times, and the top 3 performing ministries have always been awarded prizes in line with the guidelines for implementation of performance rewards and sanctions in the public service. Conclusion. Based on the above deliberations, which we have undertaken during the week we've been here, the consultative meeting resolved the following. 1. The commissioning of projects by His Excellency the Governor in all the 8 sub-counties will be undertaken going forward. 2. Adopt a whole of government approach by all county ministries and departments in service delivery. 3. Publication and dissemination of the 3-year scorecard. We will publish a scorecard for what has been done during the 2 years and 7 months we've been in office. Digitization. 4. Digitization and automation of all county health facilities using the Health Management Information System, or HMIS. 5. County to roll out. Will roll out a real-time project tracking dashboard and publish a 3-year scorecard for public scrutiny. 6. We will have renewed push for national government partnerships, donor funding, and private joint ventures to widen the fiscal space. 7. We will recruit extension and veterinary officers, agricultural extension and veterinary officers to enhance agricultural production, productivity, and profitability. 8. We will replicate world-level sample schemes, hydradize boreholes, and protect sand dam catchments. 9. We will engage in health system upgrade with the recruitment of 226 staff and roll out Afiake HMIS and finance facilities through the Facility Improvement Fund, or FIF. 10. We will recast KIVEST to provide a detailed EIZ framework, that is Economic and Investment Zones framework, host 6 EIZ investor forums by September 2025 as a precursor to the Kitui County International Conference in March 2026. Henceforth, all county development going forward in Kitui will be EIZ-centric or centered around the resource endowments and the investment opportunities within our 6 economic and investment zones. 11. We launched the Kitui Tourism Circuit and partner with the national bodies to market and brand local attractions like Zamani Rock and Eco Valley by the first quarter of the 2025-2026 financial year. 12. We'll complete the 4 new police stations which we are constructing along our border to the east to intensify joint efforts to resolve and will also intensify the efforts to resolve the border disputes, although there is no dispute actually because the border is well known. It's a matter of placing the beacons. Then 13, we will automate all revenue streams so that we enhance our own source revenue. Thank you.